Hey guys, I got a brand new wrestling forum over at BrendenPlayz.com that I would love for you guys to sign up to. Come join in the discussion about wrestling, video games, YouTube, movies, sport, TV, and a hell of a lot more. The link to the forum is in the description down below. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 General Manager Mode. I am BrendenPlayz. Great to be here with you guys once again for another episode of GMO. And this is going to be the final episode before the No Mercy pay-per-view, as you can see on your screen. Getting very, very close. But this is also the episode where ECW will have their pay-per-view. So we're going to simulate through and we're going to go check out how ECW did. But whilst we're doing that, we're going to boost up our endurance because our pay-per-view is coming up, which means we have some big headline matches that we need our guys to fight through and not get injured in. So ECW, 3.5-star rated pay-per-view show. Not too bad. We should certainly benefit from that because, look, 3-star Kovon, Michelle, and Carlito. You know, matches like this, I mean, come on. Ric Flair wins Triple Threat, Steel Cage, okay. Ashley and Kenny, really, and HBK versus King Booker. So not even a title match on the line. So very interesting pay-per-view from ECW. Obviously didn't do too well. 3.5-star rated show. They didn't gain any fans. So you know you're in a bit of trouble when you don't gain any fans from your pay-per-view. So ECW, I give that one a thumbs down from them for sure. So like I said before, we're just doing a few things to boost up our guys. Like, for example, fan heat, fan favorite, and endurance training. So the fan heat, fan favorite, if you're not too sure, basically it allows our guys to either gain heat or favoritism, I guess you could say, whenever they're doing something. So pretty much it just helps them gain popularity easier and more naturally without actually having to do trophy dates. So it's kind of a thing that you really need to do when you're having a roster which is all above 80 and you don't really want to do trophy dates and things like that. So you actually want to set the roster to naturally progress and naturally gain popularity. So that's a key factor there. So these are our rivalries. If you're unaware, Batista, Cena, CM Punk, Undertaker, that's going to be for the world title. Tag title, Sabu, Sandman, Karam Time, I think we had MVP, Elijah Burke, Nitro, and Mysterio, and Triple H, and the Beast, Brendan. So some good rivalries up there. And for this week's SmackDown, we're going to have the main event. We are going to have all the top guys are going to go at it, one and a 3-on-3 6-man tag team match. So at No Mercy, it will be an Elimination Chamber pay-per-view event. So we saw that Raw, when they had their pay-per-view, they had Elimination Chamber. I think it was Unforgiven. So they've given us an Elimination Chamber here at No Mercy. But the problem that we face is the fact that the game is not going to give us a world title match in an Elimination Chamber situation. So we're probably going to have to go with the US title instead of the world title for the Elimination Chamber, which is something I don't want to do, but that's probably going to be the case. But we'll talk about that more when No Mercy occurs. So we're going to have MVP and Elijah Burke continue their rivalry. Just a one-on-one match. They're going to tease it up here. So they're probably going to be in that Elimination Chamber match if it is a US title match. So Mysterio and Nitro, they'll go one-on-one. And actually, no, well, we need to kind of incorporate more people onto the show because we're probably going to have a couple of guys missing out. So we'll just throw in someone different. So Mysterio and Nitro aren't actually versing, so we'll make it different. So Mysterio and Helms will go one-on-one, and we'll throw Nitro in Helms' corner. So that allows us the rivalry to continue, but also keep it a little bit different at the same time, which is what you need to emphasize on. So speaking of continuing the rivalry, but keeping it slightly different, Sabu and JTG, they'll go one-on-one and they'll have their respective partners in their corner. So Sabu will have Sandman and Shad will be in JTG's corner. So that should be good. And we're going to make, why not? We're going to make this one a little bit bigger. We're going to make this a hardcore match. So Sabu and JTG, I don't know about Sabu, but I know JTG's match specialty is hardcore. You'd think Sabu's would be hardcore, but a lot of matches that you'd think these guys would be specialize in, they actually don't. So who knows? But that should boost up the ratings a little bit anyways. We kind of need to get the ratings pumping, get the ratings rolling a little bit, because we are falling very, very heavily behind. We need to fix that. We need to turn it around, get our asses back to the #1 spot. That's our plan. So we're going to have Kane, he's going to take on Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys, in a handicap match. So those three guys pretty much aren't being used in rivalries at the moment, so we'll throw them together for a match on SmackDown so we can use them. And hey, they should probably still pop a decent rating anyways, so we're going to play this one, of course. I meant to play the match last week, but I accidentally clicked watch, but this week I got it right. So we're going to play as Batista in this one. It is a it's a 6-man tag team tornado match. So there are no tag-ins, so it's basically every man for themselves in a situation. So, you know, these guys, will they work together as a team? That's going to be a very interesting one, because these guys have no connections. They've got no ties in with each other. They don't really care about the other guys on their team. It's basically just a common enemy, I suppose you can say. So, here we go. This, I guess we'll call it Team CM Punk. Here comes the leader, CM Punk. He's going to be challenging the Undertaker for the World Heavyweight Championship at No Mercy. CM Punk has yet to hold the World Heavyweight Championship so far in GM mode. He's a bit lonely in that situation. I mean, Cena, Undertaker, and Batista, they've all held it. CM Punk's only one of the big four, the only one in the big four that has yet to hold the championship, or any championship for that matter. And here is his partner. Speaking of champions, the game Triple H. He's going to come out here. He's probably going to have the big task of defending his United States Championship in the Elimination Chamber, which is, I don't know about that. I think that could really impact Triple H's chances quite severely. He probably wasn't expecting to have to do that. Probably expected a one-on-one match against the Beast Brendan. But he's probably going to have to defend his title against some bigger and possibly even better opponents. And here comes the final member of this team, John Cena, the former World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to face Batista at the Elimination Chamber. But of course, the Elimination Chamber match, at No Mercy, and he could be a part of the Elimination Chamber match. And here is his opponent, his rival, the Animal Batista. He's a former World Heavyweight Champion, as we just noted. So this is the man, Batista. Can he possibly get himself back in title contention once he can get through John Cena? Well, if he can get through John Cena at No Mercy, which I tell you what, No Mercy is going to be a hell of a show, so make sure you guys stick around for that. It's going to be an extended episode, and we're going to play every match on the card. And I think we're going to get probably 4, maybe 5 matches on the card. So I'm not too sure, but I tell you what, it's going to be a hell of a show, and I highly recommend that you guys check it out. When that'll come out, probably at the start of next week or end of this week. I'm not too sure. If you're unaware, my uploading schedule right now is kind of like Universe Mode, GM Mode, Universe Mode, NBA GM Mode, and shit like that. So it's a bit mixed at the moment. But yeah, so we'll probably get it out at the end of the week, and I might upload it a bit quicker because it is the pay-per-view video, and it's exciting. So we just saw the Beast come out, and now we're gonna see the World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker. And he's held the championship a couple times here in GM mode, and he's looking to solidify his title reign by defeating CM Punk at No Mercy. And without a doubt, The Undertaker, the MVP of the Smackdown brand in recent times. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This match is underway. 6-man tag team tornado match. This is going to be one hell of a ride, I can tell you that. It's going to be pretty crazy, I can assure you. There's 6 top guys in the ring at the same time. This is going to be a hell of a match and hell of a fight. So we have the team of Batista, Brendan, Undertaker facing CM Punk, Triple H, and John Cena. So obviously at No Mercy, we're going to have the Cruiserweight title feud go head-to-head. Rey Mysterio and the champion Johnny Nitro will face off. We probably will add in some of the other cruiserweights. I mean, we have Gregory Helms, Jeff Hardy. I think Matt Hardy is a light heavyweight as well. Don't quote me, but so yeah. So we could add some of those guys in just to spice it up and give those guys a title match, as well as Rey Mysterio. So all the rivalries right now, by the time No Mercy comes around, will have been in their 5th week. So they're all 2 thumbs up. So really, we should be heading towards a really good pay-per-view rating, because all our rivalries are at a point where they can produce high-quality ratings without having to really do too much to it. So I think this is going to be a very rewarding pay-per-view for us at No Mercy. Cena's pounding into The Undertaker. You have to remember The Undertaker, he's had his battles with John Cena in recent times. So, as well as the Cruiserweight Championship match, obviously the Tag Team title match, Crime Time versus the Extreme Duo of Sabu and Sandman. What match that will be, I'm not too sure, but I can guarantee you it's going to be some kind of extreme match, no doubt about that. So that's going to be one hell of a brawl, no doubt. So I'm excited to see how that one plays out. So I mean, we've seen Crime Time really dominate the brand for a very long time, and they have held those championships for a long time. As Batista, he's trying to pin CM Punk in the corner there. The referee's down. Probably would have had the 3 count, but instead the referee's down, and I think it might have been Batista that actually took the referee down by accident, and he wasn't able to get the 3 count. So obviously, going back to my point, obviously Crime Time got to be the favorites, despite the fact that they do often lose quite a lot on Smackdown. But when it comes to the pay-per-views and their title matches, they continue to dominate. I mean, they've held the championships since April, and we are now heading in towards October. So 6-month title reign coming up. So that's just absolutely one hell of a performance from the Crime Time. I keep trying to call them Crime Time players. I mean, that's terrible, but Crime Time, not the Crime Time players. But yeah, Crime Time, they've been good, and they've had some good competition. I mean, Sandman, Chris Masters, got to remember those 2 guys. They came close, I guess. And as well as that, we had the Hardy Boys come in, and now Sandman and his new partner Sabu. So they had some good competition. It hasn't been easy for them. So we'll have to wait and see if they can overcome Sandman and Sabu to continue their monumental title reign post No Mercy and beyond. And of course, the world title match, Undertaker, CM Punk, that's going to be one hell of a fight. If we can't get it to go in the Elimination Chamber match, obviously it will be a one-on-one match. We're still going to have a world title match. We got to have one. We got to have that. So we'll put them in there. Obviously, as Batista bomb, a Batista bomb there to John Cena, cover. Triple H, he breaks it up. So almost a 3 count there for Batista on John Cena. As Batista goes for another pinfall. Here we go. 2, and Triple H breaking it up again. So definitely Undertaker and CM Punk will occur. The Elimination Chamber, I'll talk about it now. Obviously the problem is the game has 5 World Heavyweight Championship contenders, and the Elimination Chamber has 6 people in it, which means we can't have a full Elimination Chamber because the game will only give title shots to people who are in contention for that championship. So that poses a massive problem for us, and I guess the only solution is to put the US title on the line, which will still be a hell of a match. I guess we'll probably just insert John Cena and Batista into the Elimination Chamber for the US title. We'll put MVP and Elijah Burke in there as well, and Triple H and the Beast. So that'll be our 6 guys, and then we'll have CM Punk and Undertaker come away from that, and they'll have their own one-on-one match. I think that'll still work. It'll fix a problem that we have, and obviously I would like to do the Elimination Chamber with our 6 top guys, and that'll also solve many other problems like, oh my god, I want a title shot, give me a title shot, that every other guy on the roster wants. As Batista, he's got a Batista bomb on Cena, and well, the Beast was trying to pin at Triple H at the same time, and the referee was counting that pinfall, but they didn't count the pinfall between Batista and Cena, which would have been a 3 count, as Batista takes down Cena again. Undertaker's pounding away CM Punk, and Batista, he gets the 3 count on John Cena, and Batista has won the match for his team, pinning his arch rival John Cena with the Batista Bomb. That didn't work. He followed it up by just absolutely flooring Cena, taking him down to the mat. And that was enough to keep Cena down for a 3 count. And Batista continues his momentum heading in towards No Mercy. And the Beast and the Undertaker, they get some vital wins. So the fan favorites come away with the victory heading in towards No Mercy. That's a big victory for these 3 men. And No Mercy is going to be one hell of a show. And obviously, 4 of these guys in this match will probably be in the chamber. And the Undertaker, CM Punk won't be in this one. But I would have liked to see all 6 of those guys in the chamber, but not to be. So Kane, he defeats the Hardy Boys in a one-on-tag handicap match. Crime Time, they defeat Sabu and Sandman. Well, I should say JTG, he defeated Sabu. Mysterio defeated Helms with Nitro in his corner. So Mysterio getting some momentum heading in. MVP, he knocks off Elijah Burke, and of course, Team CM Punk won. So, oh shit. Kane is pissed, and he's left SmackDown. Oh man, that's not good. So, yeah, just to confirm, Kane's gone. Kane has left SmackDown. He wanted a title shot. He's gone. He's gone to ECW. So, we have just lost one of our biggest guys on the roster. So, Kane, obviously, we could have inserted him to a main event role very soon, but he's gone now. Damn, that's a big loss. That is a huge loss for us. And, you know, the game kind of does that. I mean, a lot of these guys, when they get to a certain popularity, if you give them a US title or cruiserweight title match, they don't care. They want world title matches, which makes it very difficult to keep them happy. So, Raw got a 3-star rated show. That's good news. ECW, 2.5-star rated, and we got a 4-star. Hell yeah. Main event match, 4.5 stars. We thought that would be a good one. So overall, hell of a good show. Some contracts expiring. I don't care. We're going to have a huge bump in the ratings. Yes, we do. About 200,000 viewer gain. That's massive. We are clawing our way back. We are getting ourselves back to being the #1 brand here in GM mode. So we're going to sign a couple of contracts to keep these guys on the roster. We don't want to lose any more guys. We want to make sure we have more than enough guys on the roster just in case injuries or, you know, things like that, or you want to spice it up a little bit, we can do that. So we're going to make sure these guys are signed. And obviously the problem is a lot of these guys are pissed off because they want title shots. And hopefully at No Mercy we can sort a few of these guys out by giving them their title shots. And I hope to God that these guys are going to be content with a US Championship matchup instead of a world title match, and as well as that a cruiserweight title match. So if that's the case, then all will be good in the world of GM mode. And guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of GM mode, because No Mercy's coming up. So make sure you subscribe, like the video, and follow me on all the social media. The links are in the description below. Thanks guys for watching.